At the moment, I'm working in the drilling department with Maersk Oil and Gas, and that's just one part of the exploration and production business. I was looking at companies to apply to, and so when I looked at the Maersk website, it leads on to information about the Mitas program. And I guess one of the reasons I was interested in applying was just for the chance to work in a company where your industry is put side by side with other industries, and you can get a real idea of how your industry fits within the sort of global economic structure. I mean, the 2 months I've been with Maersk, we'd have to say, the highlight so far has been my 2 offshore trips, just because they've been so different. I mean, I've worked in an office before, but I mean, just to work on drilling rigs offshore, it's a completely new experience, and you learn about things very, very quickly. In the morning, arrive at the airport and fly out by helicopter to your rig. I'm actually a bit afraid of flying, but and then you kind of start your 2-week trip working there. Every day you expect to be different. It all depends on what is going on with that operation at that time. But I mean, your typical tasks would involve keeping an eye on all the logistical issues, and I guess it's a unique opportunity to be very, close to the sort of the hard face of your industry, where you see decisions being made in an office and processes being put into action, but that's where it actually happens. That's where you see the actual fruit of what's going on. In the department where I'm working now, I see people who are a few years further down the line, and I kind of see the input that they have in projects, and that's, I guess, at the moment I would aspire to be able to be in a position where I can make a similar sort of impact. If you look at some of the projects which are rolled out by some of the Maersk companies, they're very high budget, very high profile projects, and I can only imagine that the sense of achievement you gain, from playing any role of that, but in particular a big role of that, is something that I definitely look forward to, and something I would want in my career. The Mitas program is, as far as what we might call in Britain a graduate training scheme, as far as graduate training schemes go, is unlike any other. You don't get that with other companies.